Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to look at the top 5 best running watches in 2024. We made this list based on our own opinions, research, and customer reviews. We've considered their quality, features, and values when narrowing down the best choices possible. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description box below. So, here are the top 5 best running watches. The 5th product on our list is Polar Pacer Pro. The Polar Pacer Pro shares a lot of DNA with the Polar Vantage V2 and, funnily enough, other Polar devices. It's a stripped-back, super light runner's running watch with no time for smartwatch frippery. It's a terrific watch and very attractively priced, but it's missing a couple of things the premium models higher on this list are packing. The most important inclusion is Polar's advanced suite of running metrics and suggested workouts. I love this watch as it provides some excellent training recommendations, a fitness test, and all the information I could want about my run, including heart rate zones, burned calories broken down minute by minute, detailed maps of your routes, hills you've climbed, and power you've exerted. A fitness test was introduced in previous models, which gives you numerical values for your VO2 max, maximal aerobic power, and maximal aerobic speed. Repeating the test at a later date will give you a measurable indication of how your fitness is improving over time. The Pacer Pro is lighter than the Grid X2, and may be one of the lightest watches on this list at 41 grams. It doesn't feel like a plastic toy either, as so many light watches do. It doesn't contain enough memory for music, and despite packing onboard GPS and trackback features, it doesn't display maps on its watch face, providing simple, in theory, directional arrows instead, which can be fiddly to use. However, it's a great watch for the price. Up next, in 4th place, is the Coros Pace 2. The Coros Pace 2 is a superb mid-range running watch that's super lightweight but heavy on features. At just 29 grams, it's barely noticeable on the wrist, but includes several features we'd expect to find in more expensive running watches, including an AI trainer to help you manage your training load in preparation for events, interval, triathlon, and multi-sport modes, and compatibility with third-party sensors like chest strap, heart rate monitors, and foot pods. Positioning is excellent, with GPS supplemented by GLONASS and Beidou positioning. Galileo support is coming in a future update. If you do happen to stray off the radar, in a tunnel for example, the watch automatically calculates your cadence and stride length so you can keep monitoring your progress. In our tests, our only complaint was that the screen was a little dim and could be tricky to read in daylight without a tap of the backlight button, which puts a small dent in its otherwise impressive battery life. But that's a small gripe. This is one of the best running watches around and will serve road runners well. The 3rd product on our list is the Apple Watch Ultra. If you take your running seriously and you're an iOS user, Apple Watch Ultra is probably already on your radar. The incredible new watch from Apple is suited for athletes and adventurers of all shapes and sizes, from runners to divers to mountaineers. watchOS 9's all-new running tracking features, like vertical oscillation and wrist-based running power, are paired with extremely accurate GPS and a long battery life, eliminating the need for charge anxiety over long runs. If you're already heavily invested in the Apple economy with an Apple iPhone and a Fitness Plus subscription, and you love running, an Ultra is a no-brainer. It's got drawbacks, of course, one of which being its price. It's around twice as expensive as many other Apple Watches, and the battery life, while still being impressive for an Apple Watch, can't hold a candle to the likes of Garmin, Polar, and Coros. There's no denying it's one of the best all-around smartwatches on the planet right now, and one uniquely suited for runners. But if you're not already on Apple, or you don't have a large budget, there are other alternatives that will get you to the finish line just as well. The 2nd product on our list is the Garmin Vivoactive 4. Is it a smartwatch? Is it a GPS running watch? Is it a fashion watch? It's all three in one. This is the first Garmin watch that's really clearly gone for the design-loving runner, going up against the likes of Apple Watch and Android Wear devices. Sure, it's not technically as powerful as some of its contemporaries on this list, but in terms of offering the best bang for your buck, an attractive look and features at an attractive price, it's hard to beat. As you can probably imagine, like all the best running watches, it's got all the Garmin smarts, meaning full GPS and heart rate tracking, multi-sport support, and even on-watch music streaming for Deezer and Spotify, though the interface here could stand some improvement. All that and battery life lasts a hefty 4 or 5 days of normal use, or 18 hours of GPS training, 6 if you're also playing music. On the design side of things, this running watch features a stainless steel bezel and a comfy rubberized strap that can be swapped out to suit the occasion. A huge selection of watch faces and app options are available on Garmin Connect, which is open to developers, meaning more cool new additions all the time. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the newest deals on each of these items, and be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the best products on the market. Finally, our top product title name is the Garmin Forerunner 265. If you enjoy running as part of triathlon training, the Garmin Forerunner 265 is a great watch for you. It's as good as the Forerunner 955. Only the fact it's a very iterative update and shares many of the same features as its predecessors stopped it from winning an elusive 5 stars. It's reasonably priced if you can't stretch to some of the more expensive entries in Garmin's stable. Its location tracking and biometrics are extremely accurate thanks to the latest Garmin software and multi-band GPS, and it's packed with genuinely useful training tools to help you get more from your runs, bike rides, and swims. Last year's training readiness score is here, and heart rate variability functions allow you to more accurately tell if you're fully recovered, offering training suggestions based on how ready or how fatigued you might be. It measures how well you've recovered from the previous day's exertions, which helps you make every training run as effective as possible. We were also particularly impressed by the full-color on-screen maps, which make navigation easy on such a display, and the sheer degree of customization on offer, especially via the new AMOLED screen. Building your own interval sessions around time or distance, for example, is surprisingly straightforward. There are bigger, more powerful, classier-looking running watch with a broader range of sports modes and better battery lives out there, but the Forerunner 265 is a superb training aid and affordable for beginners and serious athletes alike. That's all for our list of the 5 best running watches on the market. Head over to the description below for links to more detailed info on each of the products. And remember to leave a comment to let us know your opinion. Thanks for watching. If we helped you out in any way, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We'll see you guys in the next video.